Oak Grove plays a different style, move the ball around, bunt, play some small ball. Two great pitchers, two lefties, two seniors,
that's right.
both going to play after their high school careers are over. Just an exciting matchup tonight.
Outstanding. Well, it's like you said, there's a contrast in the lineups. There's a contrast in the records as well. South's coming in at 7-0.
Yep.
Had a couple big wins. Their toughest game of the season so far has been the East Rutherford team that came in here and challenged them.
Yep.
They ended up getting a 3-1 victory there. Had a late home run from Maddie Moore to win that one. And Oak Grove's coming in at 2-4, but that record is no indication of how good this team can be coming in, because, like you said, they have a great pitcher who's going to Arizona State.
And they've played great competition, too. They played a really tough schedule.
Exactly right. And that's the thing about these two teams, what you're going to see throughout the season, is the competition that they play leading up into these games and leading into conference and the playoffs are always good teams that they are pretty much hand-picking to say, we're going to get our girls better by playing these teams. And that's why they're here playing us tonight, and that's why we scheduled them to come down here.
Absolutely.
So, man, it's exciting. Early season. We say early season. I mean, there's 6 and 7 games being played.
Right before conference play starts next week.
That's right. Got Watauga first game next week in the conference. So, hey, we're already quick on it right here. It's 0-2 count. Zaylee just seems like she's attacking the zone tonight, just going right at them.
This is Izzy Lawrence for Oak Grove, committed to play at Queens next year. Hitting .588 on the year, by far and away their best hitter by the numbers.
That's definitely a solid average. You come in hitting .588.
You put somebody at the top of the order hitting .588, you'll live with that.
Oh, yeah. We got her to roll over on one right there. Softy away, and got her to roll over to first base. Good play by Maddie Moore, getting the tag, going down the line right there. Brings up another lefty. Tell you what, lefty hitters, man, they're so dangerous because, they're going to slap it. They can bunt it. If they're fast, they're going to run. It's just hard to defend. So she coming out right there looking like she's going to drop a drag bunt down. What do you think about those style hitters, Coach?
It gives you an advantage for sure. Keeps the defense honest, and you got a lot of them that can, they come up and they try to slap it or they try to drag it or whatever. But don't let that fool you, because some of them can turn on one and put it in the gap too.
That's right. That's right.
So you can't just sell out for that little small ball top play.
You see Weinbarger at third. She's obviously on the pitch. She's coming in 40 feet. Yeah, 40 feet away. You take one of those line drives coming down through, you got to be quick. That hot corner, that's why it's called that, especially in softball. This is one of those nights where you get early season game, got a good team coming in, and people are coming to watch on a Friday night. Probably one of the most beautiful days we've had this year, and people are still starting to come in the stadium. Has that late season feel where you're like, all right. But it also has that early season where, hey, softball's back, baby. Oh, nice
play.
Fielding the position on the comebacker right there. Quick 2 down.
Coming to the plate, number 2 for Chloe Smith.
Oak Grove coming in from Winston-Salem.
Big win Tuesday.
Big win. That's exactly right. They beat North Stanley, what, 2-1?
2-1.
2-1. North Stanley's a pretty good ball team. So, that's what we're saying. As far as records go, you really can't put much on a record, because tonight they're coming in here at 2-4 overall. They could easily leave 3-4.
I would like to see another
pitcher.
I would like to see another team in the state, really, that's played a tougher schedule than these girls.
Right.
They've been challenged with East Wilkes. That's the one common opponent here tonight.
Okay.
And they had the same result, both run rule wins. But then, you look down Oak Grove's schedule. They've played West Forsyth.
Right.
Great team. North Stanley.
We played them in a preseason and ended up losing that game 1-0.
Yep. North Stanley, great team. Played them twice, and they played Reagan, who was in the mix. South Caldwell almost ended up playing them last year in the state tournament.
That's right.
Then Eastern Alamance, always good. So Oak Grove has
That is
definitely
tough.
been
That's a tough
tested.
schedule, yeah.
And then their conference, they're in with, I believe, all the Davidson County schools.
Okay.
So that's good softball, too.
That's very good softball. You get North Davidson down there,
Yep.
David County. Wow. Outstanding.
Off speed got her.
Looking, yeah. She didn't like that call.
Nope.
She didn't think it was there, but looked like a good pitch from here. All right, we get to see the big bats from South Caldwell coming up right now. How excited are you about this?
I'm excited to see them get tested. Obviously, this is going to be the best pitcher they faced to this point this year with the lefty. We mentioned their win on Tuesday against North Stanley. Struck out 14. So you get 21 outs, 14 strikeouts. That's pretty impressive.
That's impressive.
I'm excited to see what she's got, though.
Yeah.
Obviously, anytime you can see a pitcher like this, obviously the pedigree's there and the going to Arizona State.
That's big time.
It's pretty good. So we're excited to see her in person.
Yes, definitely be a good test for our girls. Hey, it's like going back to it. Softball, baseball, those sports where, you know, your record comes in, you're the greatest. You get on paper you look the best, and then you see this coming at you. It takes one pitcher on a good day to beat any team at any time. So that's just one of those things, man. Like, you get excited for it.
Yep.
And then seeing her, if we were to come away with a victory tonight, just imagine how much confidence that gives our girls.
Absolutely.
Just going
and
into it.
South, you know, they've been hitting the ball well.
Yeah.
But we'll see. This is a different step up, though. Obviously.
Yeah.
Just last year.
Yep.
18-2, ERA of .68.
Oh, wow.
199 strikeouts in 113 innings.
And, you know, preseason favorite for pitcher of the year in state.
Absolutely.
You know, which is pretty solid.
Yeah.
Pretty
So
solid coming in.
To start this year, she's already up to 47 strikeouts in just 24 innings pitched. Or 42 strikeouts, I'm sorry, against only 3 walks. She's going to come right after you and be in the zone.
Well, I tell you what, she's facing a good hitter to start with. Brooklyn's coming in on fire, swinging the bat really well. And for Brooklyn, she's one of those that doesn't get afraid of anything. She just says, hey, throw it. If I can hit it, I'm going to.
Yep.
She don't get cheated. Starts it right down the pipe. It's one of those where if you throw it like that, you throw it until they hit it.
Absolutely.
If you're throwing that fastball and you're spotting it, you keep throwing it until they do something with it. A little high on that one. Pretty good eye. Looks like she saw that all the way coming out of the hand, so she didn't even attempt at it. Love the sounds of the ball field, man.
You never know what you're going to hear.
Yeah, you never know what you're going to hear.
And how great is this sitting in the middle of them?
Yeah, we came here and called a game last year. We're sitting up on the deck right beside the press box, which was also a really good view. You got a really good view here. Not a bad spot in the stadium, really. But this right here is pretty good.
I feel like Harry Carey up the bleachers at Wrigley Field.
Cubs win. Hi. Love it. Got her swinging. First strikeout of the evening. Hodge dealing it, man.
Absolutely. Went right at him.
Yeah, hey, and that's what you got to do.
Yep.
You got to come in here knowing, hey, I'm going to throw it. If they can hit it, they're going, hit it. Here it is. Brings up Sydney Bumgarner. Hitting 409 on the season. She's got a home run. She is a Western Carolina commit. Always fun to watch. Always just a fun shortstop to watch. Always has a smile on her face all the time.
Had a great first 3 years here, now starting her senior year.
Takes a big hack at it. We haven't seen it yet, but I'm assuming she's probably got some good off speed to go with those
Yep.
fastballs.
Absolutely.
Misses high. 1-1.
So as a coach, you're just going at them until they prove they can hit it?
Oh, 100%. 100%. You got a pitcher coming in that just throws the gas that you need, hits the spots that you need, work the in, work the out, work the high until they hit something.
It looks like so far through one hit, the second hitter now, she's hit every part of the plate so far.
Yep. And she went inside there, missed high, but it was, as far as location goes, she was right there. Catcher never moved other than up. And as a pitcher, if you can establish that inside corner, wow. That's a lot to get in the hitter's mind.
Especially throwing as good as she is.
Absolutely. And missed down. 3-1. I have a feeling she's not just going to throw one down the middle here. She's still got to hit spot, make her hit the ball. Sydney Bum's looking for something perfect right here. It's got to be perfect. Time your way up. If you're swinging, it's got to be perfect. Ooh, that definitely was not. She went for something up and out of the zone right there. Full count on a hitter. What you think, Coach? Think she's coming right back at her?
I would think so.
Why not, right?
I'll just go back with that one again.
Yeah, because you saw they're going to swing at it, throw it right back up there.
Sometimes those are the eyes can look like a beach ball, too,
Let
no matter
her-
how hard they are.
Let her high. Oh, Bumgarner goes down looking.
Inside part of the plate.
And yeah, froze her up.
Coming to the plate, number 4.
That's a quick 2 outs.
Harrington.
And I think for some people, maybe everybody in this stadium, this is a matchup people want to see.
I think
McCartney
people
Harrington.
just want to see a good matchup. This is it.
This is it. This is your premier matchup right here. McCartney Harrington coming in hitting 6-11, 3 home runs. Clemson commit against Arizona State right here. She's on it. Fouled it straight back. So let's see how this battle goes. No balls, 1 strike. Harrington looks like she's pretty dialed in. But when is she not?
She's pretty comfortable in the box.
Yeah. When is she not? Hitting 6-11 on the season, you've been dialed in the whole time. Ooh, there's
that
her
off
first
speed?
off speed. You could almost feel that one coming. She was all over that fastball, fouled it straight back. You could almost feel that off speed coming right there. It's a good call by the pitching coach. Well, fouls it off the left side. Have you ever seen Harrington get cheated on a swing?
Very rarely,
No.
if ever.
She doesn't get cheated. She swings
Gets
the
her,
bat.
gets her good swings off every time.
Oh, yeah. The other night here, she hit a foul ball about 350 feet foul into the road and then came back and hit one over the scoreboard. So you don't get cheated on those swings. A little low.
Obviously, it's only the bottom of the first.
Yeah.
When you're facing somebody with the arsenal that she's got, it's easy to be jittery. It's easy to be jumping
right.
the box. I know they've struck out twice and we got 2 strikes here, but South looks, I guess, as comfortable as you can be in there.
That's exactly right. And there's no reason they shouldn't be, really.
And the counts have been deep. They're seeing it, so that payoff.
Yeah, we got a 2-2 count right here, 2 outs. See what she comes with here. And Harrington skies one to the left. And that's out of here. Right at the base of the scoreboard. They're just telling you, Harrington does not get cheated, bud.
Great swing.
You got something coming in that fast and you put a good swing on it, it's going to go. That thing was up there for a little bit.
Just got enough to get over the wall.
Man, you can almost that's the matchup everybody wants to see too. She just looked, the pitcher, like, did that happen?
Yeah.
Kind of thing. Like
Well,
that was it wasn't
how
a bad
does that
pitch,
thing
it was
leave?
a luck
No,
of his
absolutely.
own.
Yep.
I mean,
Good pitch.
it was a good pitch
Good
up in his
pitch. Good
zone.
piece of hitting.
And Harrington just kept her hands on top of the ball right there and just said, hey, let me get this thing. That brings up Holland Wiesner. Wiesner leading the team in home runs, 4 home runs, 14 RBIs, hitting .458 on the season. Sophomore. Wiesner just jumped straight out of the gym during basketball season, straight onto the field. 2 days or a day later, hits first home run of the season.
Don't miss a beat.
Don't miss a beat. So, athletes, man, I'm telling you. 1 ball, no strike. And that's the thing about how she's hitting the ball. If you have Harrington up, you've got to pitch to one of them. One's hitting .611, one's hitting .458 and leading the team in home runs and RBIs. Which one are you going to pitch to? You got to pitch to one of them. So Harrington gets it here. So she's thinking, oh, now I got Holland Wiesner up.
That's big shoes for Holland Wiesner to fill, too, from McCartney having Kennedy Crouch behind her last year.
Oh, that's exactly right.
Great hitter, great player, and now she's off at Erskine playing well. But that's big shoes for Holland to fill in the middle of the order, having some protection for McCartney. You can't just put her on, can't pitch around her because you know you got some big sticks behind her.
That's exactly right. How good was Kennedy Crouch throughout her career?
Unreal.
You talk about clutch hits, just clutch performances. Somebody you definitely won up during that time.
An underrated part of her game. The best base runner I've ever seen.
Very good.
Not the fastest.
Right, exactly right.
Nowhere near the fastest.
Wiesner goes down on strikes. Swung at one up and out of zone right there. She'll be thinking about that one for a minute. She'll make an adjustment when she comes back.
After 1 complete,
So,
your score,
3 strikeouts and a home run.
3 strikeouts and a home run. So after
Power on
one,
power.
we're up 1-0.
Session stand.
And that's got to be a big confidence booster for South.
Yeah,
Facing her.
absolutely. The
we're
whole
up
team.
1-0. They come in and say, hey, Harrington probably went over and shared exactly the knowledge she got and what she saw on the changeup. Every hitter now is going to say, all right, she's throwing pitches up. It seems like to me that might be her go-to, getting it up around the letters to where, like you said, it looks like a beach ball, makes them want to swing at it, and it's by you. Yeah, you can't get that. That's tough to get. You can't get on top of those. So, Coach, after 1 inning, assessment so far.
I think South, obviously the 3 strikeouts, I mean, they're going to be there. You're facing one of the best pitchers, but they did look, like I said, comfortable in the box. Let's see if Oak Grove can get something going here. You know Zaley's going to be in the zone. You know she's going to attack you. You know she's going to give you something to hit. There have been a lot of people who have been able to move the ball on her. So we'll see what Oak Grove has to do to get something going here.
Well, they come out swinging. Fouling off down the right side. I will say this, as far as their hitting goes, obviously record's not there. Their team average is down a little bit. But the hitters we've seen so far get in the box, they look like they're still confident they're ready to go, they're ready to hit.
Absolutely.
So, and that's the key, for any team going into a conference season, get all those at-bats you can going into that, no matter what the results of the at-bats are. Get them, take them, every one of them serious. Don't get down on yourself. Those kinds of things. Brown recorded a strikeout right there. First out of the inning.
See if the pitcher can help herself out here.
Lefty thrower, righty swinger.
She's got a couple doubles and a couple RBIs so far. She's definitely, like we said, helped herself out. Made her a little pitch low and away, got her that time.
Coach, I want you to look at this grip she has on the bat. Split grip, about 2 to 3 inches between the hands. Almost like a kind of a Ty Cobb type grip. Usually those hitters give you a line drive. And she strikes out for second out. Zayla Brown's coming out dealing it tonight.
Absolutely.
Man. And she's almost got that. Here it is. Hit it. If you can hit it, Here it is. I like that. Attack it.
I think she might have the mentality a little bit of, there's a lot of people here to see the other pitcher, so I'm going to show you what I can do too.
Here we go. Comebacker. Fielding the position. 3 up, 3 down. Quick inning right there for the Spartans. Nice. Man, you get one in the first. You get them out quick. You come back in to hit.
Right back in the dugout.
Oh, man. Nothing wrong with that. That's how you like it. As a coach, that's exactly what you want right there. And as a defense, pitcher throwing strikes all the time. That's what you want.
Keeps you engaged.
Oh, keeps you engaged the whole time.
Coach, we still got people coming in here.
Yeah.
Gonna have a great crowd.
Yeah, there's a couple. Over 100 for sure here. I like it. Tell you what, that playoff game we did last year, this place was absolutely jam-packed.
It was a lot of fun, wasn't it?
And what a game. What a game. Tough way to end one. Tough way to end one there. Getting that loss in the 4th round. All right. Getting ready to get back at it right here.
Well, speaking of losing the 4th round, Oak Grove did the same thing last year.
That's right.
Got 2 teams going deep in the playoffs. And
Yep.
2 teams that want to get back to that same spot and go a little bit further.
Hey, we got Emily Coffey, Catawba College commit, coming in here hitting 600 on the season. What a great lefty swing this young lady has.
Had to battle some knee problems, but
Yep.
hasn't lost that swing.
No.
Gives you a good at bat.
Outer half. Called strike. 0-1.
The Spartans have had a little trying to find the right order for the top 5 or so hitters. They've kind of shuffled some things around, so I think they're starting to get comfortable here with where it's at. Emily been at the top a little bit. Now she's back in the middle of the order. That's one of the things about her. It really doesn't matter where you put her in the order. She's going to produce, and she's going to hit it well.
Absolutely.
She can be a leadoff hitter. She can get things going, or you can put her in the middle of the order. She can do some damage. She's a great hitter.
She keeps it simple.
Absolutely.
If it's a strike, I'm hitting it. And with that, she does a really good job keeping her hands inside the softball. She can go that way with it. Power to both gaps. Lot of power in that small. And she's wearing the best number on the field.
Think so?
Oh, yeah, number 6. 1-2 on the hitter right here. Ooh, comes with off speed. Got her out on the front foot a little bit. Good changeup.
Coming to the plate, number 13, Maddie Moore.
You could tell she was sitting. She's like, you know what? Here it comes. And then she got out on that front foot just enough. Soft liner to second base. That'll bring up Maddie Moore, freshman, hitting .588 on the season. 3 home runs, second on the team. 12 RBIs. Takes a strike on the outer half. Speaking of power.
She's got it.
Wow.
You look at her, you just think, well, she probably had a good high school career. No, just started.
Just started. That's unbelievable. She also does a little pitching for the Spartans. Hey, she was not fooled by that off speed whatsoever. Watched it all the way in. 1-1 on the hitter. 1 out. Maddie Moore to plate. Bottom 2. Takes a strike on the outer half. Don't think she liked that one.
No, If you're Hodge here, though, you might just want to live out there if they
Yeah.
can give that to you.
That's 2 times she's just watched it go by out there.
Great pitches in a perfect spot.
Yep. Do it again?
I think so.
Yeah.
Man,
Oh,
went
went up
upstairs.
on her. And that's been her other go-to. Like, hey, I'm going to try to get you chase one up there. It's almost like more expected that one to be there. Like, it's not going to be close. She didn't even offer at it.
And that's the benefit of working some deep counts so far, too. You're seeing everything she's got. And the girls at the bottom of the order who maybe haven't been up there yet, maybe now they can go into the box knowing,
Yeah.
okay, well, if she gets me to 2 strikes, probably looking to elevate.
Outer half. Got her swinging through it that time. She let that one go.
Mm-hmm.
Coming to the plate, number 19, Mallory Weinbarger.
2 down in the bottom of the second. I'll bring up Mallory Weinbarger. Hit 421 in the season. Sophomore third baseman. There's another one that came straight off the basketball floor out here to the field.
Good year for those girls, too.
Yeah, real good year for the Lady Spartan basketball team. Finished second in the conference. Had a tough first-round opponent in Charlotte Catholic.
Played probably the most exciting basketball game we've ever seen.
Oh,
Middle of the year.
probably the best basketball game I've ever seen. 93-91 double overtime win against Watauga. Amazing game. Just going right after. Missed away.
Looks like a good pitch right there.
Yeah, it looked like a good pitch from here. Must have been out a little bit. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's one thing we know about Weinberger. She's got some quick hands. She can get right out there on it. She can about turn on any fastball and hit it.
We've seen her before foul off about 7 pitches in a row right over the third base dugout.
Yeah. Fouls it a little bit to the right side. Yeah, that was interesting at bat. Like you said, it might have been more than 7 pitches in a row.
Just kept going.
Straight over the – they kept throwing it, and she kept hitting it over. Shaking her head. Like, I don't know what's going on. So here we go. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ooh, throws the all-speed,
Great
gets her,
pitch.
freezes her.
Just kind of puts her head down and goes back
Yep.
like, yep, okay, good pitch.
Good pitch. That's exactly right.
After 2 complete, your score remains Oak Grove 0.
So as a hitter right now, you've seen everything from high to just dotting the outer half to a changeup to absolute gas. Are you thinking like, oh, what is she going to throw me here? Or are you still getting in there first pitch going, throw it, I'm hitting it?
I think you could do that, but also I think she's shown you the ability to hit the outside part of the plate.
Yeah.
And so if you got somebody with some good velocity, you're thinking, okay, I might be a little bit late on it already. Well, so you could almost, if you wanted to just be trying to identify that pitch on the outside part, trying to shoot it the other way, trying to shoot the other gap.
Yeah.
That way she, like we said, she's shown the ability to hit the inner half. That's going to be really tough to hit tonight.
Oh, yeah.
But early in the count, if you're trying to find one pitch in one spot that you want to take advantage of and do some damage, maybe looking on that outside part of the plate when she's there, find a barrel and just go with it.
Yeah. now to the righties she's faced, that's where she's hit the inner half the best.
Absolutely.
Lefty coming across. So as a lefty, we've seen the outer half.
Yep.
So now those particular hitters, lefties are getting in looking away, righties are getting in looking for that inside pitch. So you're exactly right.
Everything in the box that the Spartans have done to this point, you got your process, you got your timing, everything. It's got to be a tick quicker tonight. That's for sure.
Oh, yeah. Brown, she didn't waste time. Get it, get on it, here we go. Coming at you. Ground ball to Weinberger. Nice little bobble, stays with it. No panic drill, Coach. No panic.
Just
We've
let
done
your strong arm make through it,
Yeah.
make up for the little bobble.
that. Hey, how many times have we done that in practice? No panic.
Plate number 7.
Pick it up with your hand, throw them out.
Yep.
I like it.
Perfect strike over there to first base, too.
I like it. Yeah, this infield's, there's no shortage of strong arms. Ground ball to Bumgarner. Throws a little off. Good play by Moore on the adjustment, tagging the runner as she goes by. Good play all the way around. Good pitch, good plays on both ends.
Hollis Fitzgerald.
So we think we're going to have a ground ball to second base right here? Just work our way around
Now
the infield?
that'd be really nice. And then start off the next inning, ground ball to first.
Just go in order.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
That would be lefty up. So I'm looking at her maybe being a slap, throwing a bunt down or something. So we'll see. And she's definitely looking to slap it. So slappers, Coach, the opinion on them as far as a pitcher, what would you throw a slap hitter? That seemed to work.
Yeah,
Handcuffed her.
you can almost try to ambush them inside a little bit, get it
Yeah.
on their hands.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes you throw something away and it's almost like it can accidentally find a barrel and find
Yep.
the bat to get in there.
Exactly. There's a ground ball to second base. Good call, Coach.
Beats it.
Beat it out, though. Just slow enough for her to get there.
First hit of the night. Man, those slappers, though, like we've talked about, they're so far up in the box and they hit it and they're on their way. The momentum's going. Even a ground ball to second
Yeah.
base, it's tough to get them.
It is. Especially at second base, you don't expect a slapper to pull one to second. If you throw an off-speed pitch and they're out in front, their natural thing is to go through that pitch, so it's going to be on the right side.
So now Oak Grove gets a runner on base for their statistically best hitter. And back at the top of the order.
1 ball, no strikes, 2 outs here in the top of the third inning. And, yeah, she came in hitting over 500 on the season. So, yes, statistically best hitter on their team. Fielded by third baseman Weinberger, gets rid of it quick for the third out. Good pitch, good play. So after 2.5, Spartans lead 1-0. These pitchers, man, I love it.
Getting right after it. We played,
Yeah.
what, 25 minutes? We're already going to the bottom of the third?
Yeah. Man.
It's softball and baseball, both great games. The pace of softball, I think, is what sets it apart a little bit.
Oh, yeah,
Get
absolutely.
going, get in a groove.
Absolutely. Everything's got to be quicker. 6-foot bases, you got to be quick with it. You got to quick with everything, especially on those slap hitters like we were talking about. It's almost like they speed the game up just by being in the box. So defensive-wise, this team, we don't know yet because we've only put 1 ball in play.
Yep. And the other one that went over.
Yeah. And so we'll see. Hopefully we start hitting this thing the second time through the lineup. But it's still bringing up first at bat for Sydney Wilbur. She comes in hitting .444 in the season.
Playing a great center field.
Playing a great center field. Just a lot of confidence. And you can tell when she walks to the plate. Takes one in. Hey, we were talking about that inside pitch. She went right in on her right there. Think she's coming back in? Or
Think so.
Yeah. She seems to be hitting that inside.
Just missed that one a little bit up at her hands.
And they're not standing far from the plate either. So for her to have that confidence in herself as a pitcher, to pitch at the next level, that's what you got to have. The skills and most of all the confidence to do it. Fouled off right there. 1 ball, 1 strike on Wilbur. Ooh, throwing down a little bunt. Seems she did a good job fielding her position right there, getting out of the circle quick. I wasn't expecting it from Woodward right there.
Was not either.
She gets that ball a little more towards the line. That's probably a hit. I liked it. So now they're going to think about that next time up for her. Bringing up the ever dangerous McKenna Yunt, hitting 421 in the season, sophomore second baseman. And this is a hitter who, the bat control is phenomenal with this hitter.
As she's gotten older, she's running to a little bit more power.
Yep.
Not necessarily the home run power, but the gap-to-gap power
Right.
that's added another layer to her game.
With her, she can bunt it, she can slap it, she can put
Turn
one in
on
the gap,
one, yep.
put one down the line. She can do it all fields, hits it everywhere. Tough out. She chased that up and away right there. Well, it's working for Hodge. If I was her, I'd probably just stay with it. She swung through two, hadn't really been close to him. But, like we said about Yunt, she can slap one over the third baseman's head in a heartbeat. One ball, two strikes, missed high right there. Taking a little extra time for this pitch. Thinking about it a little bit. Maybe called something she didn't really want to throw right there, but we'll see. Well, she went right back at it.
Staying
Young goes
away.
down swinging. Goes down swinging for the second out. Brings up Brooklyn Johnson. Brooklyn Johnson, Caldwell Community College commit.
Johnson.
Nice for the Spartans to have her back this year after the knee injury last year
Yes.
kept her out.
Imagine that, where you're used to playing all the time. You're in the outfield. Ground ball, shortstop, bobbled. Safe at first base. Beats it out. It's good hustle by Brooklyn, getting down the line right there, not giving up on it. A little bobble helped her out a little bit.
Number 3, Sydney Bumgarner.
That'll bring up Sydney Bumgarner. Shortstop. Who was honestly all over one last at bat. So she stands up in his zone. And against this young lady throwing a ball, that might not be the best choice. But
She's up there.
at the same time, she fouls straight
Right
back,
on that
on
one.
another one, yeah. So you got to feel good about that.
She kind of stepped out, just put her head to the sky like, really? She was all over that one.
Yeah, she was. No balls, one strike. Bumgarner came out ready to go that time. A little behind that one. I don't think she was expecting her to throw another pitch like that.
A lot of times as a hitter, when you foul those straight back, you can, you're right on it. You can be expecting the off speed. I think she might have been expecting that a little bit right there.
Yeah, it almost felt like that. She wasn't on that one quite as much. 0-2. So far we've seen two fastballs, that one high. And Hodges going high quite a few times to get that strikeout tonight. Does it again. Brooklyn takes off, and
Perfect throw.
she is out. Great throw by the catcher. Johnson gunned down at second to end the inning.
I like the call to steal right there.
Yeah.
You got your
Yep.
number 2 hitter with an 0-2 count.
Yep.
If she gets to second on ball 1, then you got a chance for one of your better hitters with a runner in scoring position. If not, now Bumgarner gets to come back, fresh count.
Yep.
Start the bottom of the 4th. I like the move to send
Yeah.
her right there. Even it didn't work out, but I like it.
I agree with you. I like that move as well. And it's one of those why not sender. You know what I mean? It's what you're up by 1, third inning. See if you can get one on, especially with her hitting. And they're going to pitch to her the rest of the time because it's 0-2 there. And you got Harrington on deck. Like
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, so the positive in her getting thrown out is we have Bumgarner with a new count coming up. She's seen the most pitches of anybody tonight. And then you got Harrington coming up right after that. So you got to try to get that first out right here by pitching to her.
Yeah, I like that. I like the move right there. Like I said, didn't work out, but
Right.
still, it's one of those you do it and you move on, and
I'm with you.
here we are. And a lot of people from Oak Grove's side over here didn't like that call at first base. Worked out anyway.
Yeah, that's right. Coming up, slapping it. Yeah, that throwing inside to a slapper when she's moving, trying to get her hands through on an inside pitch, it's tough.
The duel of the pitches, isn't it?
Oof. Just missed. Just missed. 1 ball, 1 strike on the hitter. You could tell Harrington wanted that one, the way she held it there for a second. Oh, comebacker. I'll tell you what, she's been busy pitching and fielding tonight.
Both of these girls tonight in the circle fielded their position well.
They have.
Finishing the right way, being in a position ready to field the ball. They've done a great job.
That's where as soon as you let the ball go, you are a fielder. You have to do your job.
Yeah, I don't know that I would volunteer to be a home plate umpire ever.
No.
But you got a game like tonight where you got 2 pitchers that you know are going to attack and be all over the place.
Makes things a little easier.
I would think so.
Yeah.
Raises the stakes of every single call. But this is probably one that, these guys love to be back there for.
Oh, yeah. Just misses outside. 2 balls, no strikes. Helped her out by swinging at what looked to be a low one there. So 2 balls, 1 strike on the hitter. 1 down. Top of the 4th. South Caldwell 1, Oak Grove 0. Right back in it. Nice. Line drive to shortstop. Good play by Sid. Threw it just for good measure, just to make sure they saw it. Too bad you don't get 2 outs for that. It's a good play. Not a bad swing right there.
Absolutely not.
She kept it short, straight to it. Hit a low line drive to shortstop. That's a tough play. You don't know if it's going to hit the ground or not. Bumgarner does a great job staying on it. Flared to right. Base hit. All right, so that's our first base hit.
First one to touch grass.
First one to touch grass.
Number 12, Mary Peyton Hodge.
Brings up the pitcher. Hodge, 2 outs. Runner first base. Ooh, Harrington thrown behind at first. Moore keeping the tag on. Forces her to call timeout. Why not, right? There's always a chance they're going to pull that other arm up.
Can't go to sleep over there at first.
No.
With Harrington back behind the plate.
No.
And that pitch right there, it looked like she was almost looking at first before she ever caught the ball.
Yeah, she's definitely in tune with the runners on. I'll tell you that right now. It's almost like she wants runners to be on just so she can showcase it. Uh-oh. Oh, what a play by Weinbarger. There's that strong arm coming
Great
out.
throw.
Didn't know who wanted it right there, and Weinbarger picks it up and throws an absolute bullet to first base for the 3rd out of the inning.
It's almost hard to tell. It almost looked like it might have hit her in the box.
Yeah.
A way to stay with the play and get it done.
Yeah. Good. Thank you. Yes, you're exactly right. It did kind of come out of there a little weird. I guess it hit soft ground, just came out spinning.
Looked like Brown was going to go for that one, and then saw Weinbarger coming in at the last second and deferred to the one coming across with a strong arm.
Good decision. Good decision. Knowing your teammate right there, hey, get it.
All right, Coach, I was asked to give a big-time shout-out to one of the biggest Spartan fans on the whole planet,
Let's hear it.
Mr. Adam Parter. What a super South Caldwell Spartan super fan.
Super fans.
Just want to make sure we said hello. Big supporter of the Spartans.
Nice.
So, Adam, hope you're enjoying this one. Maybe we can get some more runs for you. Just keep enjoying it.
What are you feeling, Coach? Think we might push a couple across right here?
I think so. You got the middle of the order. If you're Spartans, you like where you're at. Like we said, they've seen her quite a bit. Worked a lot of deep counts earlier. Through 3 innings, they've seen 43 pitches, which if you're Hodge, it's not awful. But these ones at the top were the ones that were working the deeper counts, and so we'll see if they can continue to. We'll see what Hodge does, if she changes up her plan yet for the second time through, or hangs on, tries to get through it again. But we'll check it out here.
Regardless of what game it is, softball, baseball, when you make the pitcher throw a lot of pitches, they're going to get tired. They're going to end up leaving something across. We saw that last year in that playoff game where we were down 3-0, and you could tell inning to inning, pitcher was getting a little bit more tired, and then we got on her really hard in the 6th there.
Yep.
And it was like, okay. And they mound visit and whatsoever, anything can happen. And then you see some pitchers who just turn it on even more in the end, like, all right, I'm going to deal it right now. So, as we talked about, Sydney Bumgarner back up with a fresh count. Another inside pitch. She likes that inside pitch, throwing it to her. And why not? She's up in the box, close to the plate. Why not throw it inside? It makes it even harder to get to. Bumgarner swinging. Ooh, pop out to third base. Jammed her up again.
What's that little trouble over there? Shortstop coming over. Third baseman stayed with it.
Third baseman was Camp. She only took 2 steps backwards, and the shortstop was already there. That brings up Harrington. Had a big swing in the 1st inning. Let's see if she can replicate that. Always ready to hit.
She went outside on that one to start it.
Yeah. Her dad said even when she is watching a TV show at home, she's still up like she's hitting, taking dry swings in the living room, which doesn't surprise me. One ball, no strikes, just missed on that first one. Taking her time in between pitches right here. She wants to make the right pitch. Ball 2, away. Looked like a good pitch.
Obviously, we all know that balls, strikes called over the plate. One of those two, at least, where she's dropped it back there. You wonder if she sticks those, if that helps kind of get that call.
Sometimes it does. Misses low. She doesn't really want to give her anything to hit.
If you're Harrington right here, you got green light, swinging away?
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Most hitters no. This hitter, yes. Especially after that 1st inning swing. She's not going to leave anything up to her. And walks her on 4th straight. She said, I am not pitching to her. Wise decision. Is that Wisnett running out there?
Alyssa Klontz.
Alyssa Klontz. So Harrington walks on 4 straight. Brings up Holland Weiser. Holland went down on strikes last time. And just from experience with Holland, she's going to be dialed in this at bat. So let's look for her to get a better swing on this one. I'd be surprised if she didn't, I'll just say. She comes out swinging first pitch. Pops up to the catcher. Well, she came out swinging.
Catcher had to dodge the umpire a little bit right there. Nowhere to go.
Excuse me, sir. Could you please move? She had to throw her helmet at him.
Thing would have landed exactly where Wiesner was standing in the box.
Yeah. So the pop up to the catcher brings up Emily Coffey. 2 outs. So here's my next question, Coach. Last inning, we went for a steal. We had a righty in the box. Got a lefty in the box this time, shielding the catcher. You think it might be a good time to go?
I think so.
Go this one, especially if she gets a strike on her. Right.
And that, give the catcher credit for a great throw the last time too.
Oh yeah.
It took a great throw to get her. She almost could think, well, okay, let's see if she can do it again. And then, like we said, if she gets there, you got a runner in scoring position for one of your best hitters.
Oof.
If we get a foul ball up here, you're gonna grab it.
Yeah, I'll do my best.
Right.
I'm sure one of these kids running around here probably tackle me for it. Please return all foul balls to the dugout. One ball, one strike. Misses up. McClant's at first base, and she's getting a good jump on every pitch. It looks like she's going to try to take off every time. I like it.
And we've seen her, a couple of the off-speed pitches have ended up in the dirt, so that way you get your good secondary. If you see it down, you can take off.
2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Pitch to Coffey, misses away. 31. Now you're looking for something right there in the zone. You got to look for it. It's got to be, I'm sitting dead red on a fastball right here that I know I want, and if it's not there and you don't need it, take it. Let's see how it goes. And she did take it.
Strike 2.
That's a tough call. Coffey didn't like that one. She started to take a couple steps to first and then did a little hop.
Grab some action right here.
Yeah.
The runner taking off from first on the pitch.
All right. New pitch, new focus for Coffey here. Runner takes off. Coffey swings through it. 3rd out of the inning. Well, after 4 complete, South leads 1-0. Don't think Coach Justice liked that call on Coffey right there, which I don't blame him. A little up and out. I felt like it. He's still talking about it. He's not liking it at all. But overall, umpire's done a great job tonight.
I think so,
It looks like he's done a really good job. I mean,
Absolutely.
He's not going to get every call right. But overall, he's done a really good job.
What we think about automated balls and strikes?
I don't like it.
Obviously, not at this level, but I don't know that I like it either.
I don't like it. It's just, I mean, think about back in the day, man, like if that's going on back in the day, automated balls and strikes, does Tony Gwynn have more hits or does he have less hits?
It's tough.
And that's one of those things where you look at guys now, like the next guys that are going to be like Tony Gwynn who hit the baseball, or the guys that hit the home runs, and you get one up in the zone that you don't like. Umpire calls it a ball, and all of a sudden they're replaying it, and it's a strike, and he has a strikeout, another strikeout. I'd be mad.
Well, and obviously we're talking about Major League Baseball, but even at this level, umpires do a good job.
Oh, yeah.
It's not to, they got a tough job, but they do a good job.
Yeah. And they pay those umpires in Major League really good for a reason. And then now they're trying to diminish what they're doing by putting a computer on it. It's almost like, why are you working that hard to be that good when they're only going to outrule you with a computer anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So, ground ball, second base. Young up with it. Over to Moore. First out of the inning. Jayla Brown's doing her job. She is pitching to contact, and our defense is making the plays. I like it. That's a good thing about having a pitcher, man. It's all around the plate all the time. That's the good thing about it, because you're going to get those plays, especially if you got a good defense. You feel really good about winning every game you're in. And then with Oak Grove, where you have somebody that just can flat out blow it by you, that's a good feeling to have too, because you feel like you can win every game.
Brown's gotten 13 outs so far, 45 pitches, 30 strikes. She's definitely right there in the zone.
Yep. That's the worst pitch she's thrown all night. It bounced in front of the plate. She was trying to hump up on it, I believe. Just let it go too early. She heard us talking about blowing by. She's like, I'm going to try. I'll show you blow by. Ground ball shortstop. Bumgarner up with it. Over to Moore. Second out. This Spartan defense, man.
It's tough to get something through the infield on the ground.
That's one of those where, as a coach, you're like, hey, I don't know. Because sometimes, hey, don't hit it. Let's stop hitting the ball to the shortstop. She's making every play. Well, third baseman's making every play, too. Second baseman's making every play. Pitcher's making every play. Back to her. Then you're just trying to preach. Let's find a hole.
I like watching this Spartan defense, too, with their strong arms. Bumgarner plays a really deep short.
Yep.
Allows her to get to a lot more because her arm can make up for it if she's in a hole somewhere. It's just, they're fun to watch.
Yeah. Weinbarger throwing it over. Looks like it's shooting out of a cannon every time it's thrown, even from 30 feet away. You better watch out. Nice. Good pitch. Locating low. Getting that call. Right around the kneecaps. 1-1 on the hitter. 2 outs. Ground ball. Weinbarger cuts it off. Throws across. Third out of the inning.
She did a great job setting her feet right there on the ball. Coming across.
That's a good job by the fielder, knowing how much time you have to get rid of the ball. Even with the great arm, she, like you said, took her time. Boom. It helps to have a 6-foot-tall first baseman over there.
Absolutely. Then gives you the confidence too. Even Bumgarner threw that one off a little bit earlier in the game. She's mobile and can get to it and adjust.
That's right. I like it. After 4.5, Spartans 1, Grizzlies 0.
What a great game, huh?
No kidding.
Living up to everything that we thought it would be.
Yep.
Kind of expecting a little bit of low scoring. You have power for Hodge in the circle and power for the Spartans at the plate. And I think the Spartans have had some better swings the second time through here.
Yeah.
But, man, she's tough in the circle to crack.
Maddie Moore's leading this inning off, and her last at bat, everything was away, away, away. So you think she comes in expecting the same thing this time? She's going away, I'm going to hit it away?
I would think so.
Sometimes, as a hitter, they lose the focus of, I can also hit the ball just as hard the other way. They feel like they have to hit a gap or have to pull it to get the power, and they don't. It's just if you go with a pitch, if somebody's throwing it this hard, you go with the pitch away, you can still hit it a long way, and you can still hit it just as hard.
A lot of times, too, when you're facing somebody like this, you can cut just a little bit of your swing out. Yeah, but you can cut a little bit of your swing out because she's going to be supplying some of the power off of for your swing too. You just reach out and touch it; it can go somewhere.
Yeah. Short to the softball, let the ball do the work.
Sometimes you could almost even facing somebody like this. If you have your approach.
Oh,
wow!
All right.
But you have your approach, what you do through an at-bat, and a lot of times you get 2 strikes, and you choke up. You could start your hands a little bit further back. You can almost take that approach the whole time through the at-bat with her.
Yeah.
Just trying to, like we said, just trying to put something in play, make something happen.
It's 0-2 on the hitter. No outs. First pitch, she took a huge hack. Next pitch, she tried to lay down a bunt. So we'll see. Takes one away. A little bit off.
It's pretty much the same pitch she swung through for strike 3 last at bat.
Yep. You could tell by the catcher she was out there that time. Good spot to miss. So she's attacked away this at bat. Expecting the off-speeder? Or are you going to stay straight with the gas away?
She might see some off-speed right here. I think I'd be expecting that maybe. We'll see, though. Stayed out.
Ooh. What? That's a late call for the umpire.
Absolutely.
Wow. He waited. And Coach Justice let him hear about it again. But, hey, man, you got to make that call. My hitter's standing there thinking it's a ball, which it did look like a ball from here. Little out, little low. So I don't think Moore thought it was a strike.
I don't believe so.
She stood there for like, hey, what's the call? Some more strikes out looking. Start the inning. 1 out. Brings up Weinbarger. Weinbarger, she has made some great defensive plays. Let's see if she brings that into the box here and makes something happen.
Playing with some confidence here. She had a great at-bat on Wednesday night. South struggling to get some stuff going offensively. She worked a deep count. Got to 0-2, but then worked a deep count and walked and started the rally in the third to score some runs. She's just playing with some more confidence here.
Ooh. See an off-speed pitch and while she's trying to bunt. And we've seen that from the Spartans a couple times here where the second pitch, they've tried to throw down a bunt from unexpected bunters.
Absolutely.
Do what you can, I guess. Why not? And I don't think anybody was really moving that time expecting Weinberger to throw down a bunt right there.
And same thing with Moore a second ago, too.
So 0-2, 1 out. Have a feeling she's going to go up in the zone right here, see what happens. It's called strike 3. 2 outs. Brings up number 10, Sydney Woodward. Center fielder. She had a good swing last at bat, fouled one straight back. See if she can get short through the ball right here and make something happen.
Center field came open this year for South, and she just took it and ran with it.
Yeah.
And they had several girls that were capable of doing it. She's played a great defense out there, and then she played right field a lot last year.
Yeah. Takes first pitch. Looks like it might have been on the inner half.
But didn't really hit a whole lot. But she's doing a great job so far through 7 games for South.
Yeah. She came in hitting 444. Not a bad season, not a bad way to start it. Off speed, low, takes it.
Thought we might see a bunt attempt again.
Yeah. That's the trim we were seeing there with those 3 hitters.
I guess she tried hers in her first at bat, so she's hacking now.
Yep. She's like, that wasn't comfortable. I don't like doing it. Ground ball, second base, bobbles it. Picks it up, still throws Woodward out. She hit hard, right on the ground, right to her. Came up and hit the second baseman right in the stomach. I like it. Well, that's 5 quick innings, Coach. 5 quick innings.
Right at 1 hour.
After 5 complete, it's still Oak Grove 0, South Caldwell 1.
All the Spartans need to do on defense is what they've been doing. Throwing strikes, getting ground balls.
Check out the concession stand. The hamburgers are delicious.
They have definitely made every single play so far. And even, they had the bobble earlier, but just staying under control, know when you got time. We talked about it earlier with Brown, just attacking the zone and going after these hitters. You know you're going to get something. You know, as a fielder, you're not just sitting back on your heels. You're not wondering what's going on.
That's right.
She's getting the ball, and she is absolutely throwing. There's no pitch clock needed tonight.
No, not at all. And I'm like you earlier. You said something about, hey, they came to watch her pitch. Watch me pitch.
Yeah.
And she is. She's doing an outstanding job locating the softball tonight, getting the ground balls that she needs. Slap right here. Hit a ground ball to second last time. Yunt is in now. So last time she was a little bit back. Now she's come in.
We got to change defensively, too. Bella Smith over at first base for South Caldwell. It's a big at-bat right here.
It is.
One-run game for the number 9 hitter right before the top of the order.
Missed outside. 1 ball, 1 strike.
She did have a hit. Slapped one in her last at-bat, so.
She did. Second baseman was a little slow getting the ball.
Ooh.
Oh, hey. I didn't think he was going to call that one.
I didn't either.
It's 1 ball, 2 strikes. Let's see what we got here. Throw the same pitch if I was her. Foul ball left side. Just out of reach of Weinbarger. Ground ball to Weinbarger off of her glove. Error on Weinbarger. She was trying to be a little too quick getting the ball out that time and just missed it.
We can't tell that from here so much, but might have been a little bit of spin coming off that little slap right there. And
definitely.
The one hop right to her. But just, she's got to be quick with the speed out of the box. So I'll see what Oak Grove can do here with the tying run on first base for the top of the order.
That young lady's quick getting down the line, too. So ground ball. Bumgarner. She made an attempt.
Yeah.
Great play by Harrington, following the play, picks it up. Runner turns to commit to 2. Harrington chases her down. Wow. That's a big break for the Spartans right there.
Absolutely.
First of all, good play by Bumgarner at short, getting the ball to Yunt at second for the force. Yunt throws it away at first. Harrington trailing the play. That's what you teach your catcher, too. Great softball IQ by McCartney Harrington right there.
Way to be there to back up the throw on the second part of the double play and just be there to catch it off the fence.
Another ground ball to Weinbarger. That time.
Makes up for it.
She let that one fly. Wow. What a sequence of plays right there.
The error doesn't come back to haunt them.
Man.
That's what good teams do, though. They pick each other up. They make the plays.
That's exactly right.
They have a tough error over here after playing a great night defensively in a big spot with the error. But you just got to pick each other up, have each other's backs.
That's right.
Just keep playing.
You'll be hard-pressed to find a smarter play than what McCartney Harrington just did right there.
Yeah.
The first part is what you teach anyway. She's going to do that every time. Following the play, backing up the throw at first. Once she saw them get the out at second, then she took off. So her taking off allows her to make the out at first base too, which is smart, seeing that young lady right there making that turn.
Yeah, what a big spot in the game too. Wow.
5.5 complete. Spartans 1, Grizzlies 0. Tell you what, this catcher for Oak Grove, she's pretty good.
Absolutely.
She made a big throw earlier to throw Johnson out at second base. So here's the thing. You have an inning like that where it starts off with your runner on. Then you make 2 great plays to get those outs. Now you got a little momentum, like you get pumped up, dugout gets pumped up. And Yunt, who contact-wise probably best contact hitter on the team, up the plate, could start something out of the 9-hole right here.
You like to get some insurance here going to the 7th too. Oak Grove's going to have 3, 4, and 5 due up for their half of the 7th, their last crack at Brown. So you'd like to get another run or 2, 3, however many you could get. And it's almost, this is 9-1-2 for South, but same thing as Oak Grove. It almost feels like it's another leadoff hitter.
That's exactly right.
For your girls at the top of the order.
Young comes out swinging. Fouls first pitch off. No balls, 1 strike. Hodge hasn't steered away from anything. She has gone right at him all night long. Young shows bunt, pulls it back, a little outside. Good eye. But that's typically something we will see from her. The other hitters throwing down the bunt, I would say that's a little out of character for those hitters, but this hitter, we've seen it from her.
Some of those that have the ability to take it over the fence with 1 swing, you don't expect them to square around.
No. Ooh. Bunts it foul. Thought there might have been a play there by the third baseman, but a little too far away from her. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Spartans would definitely like to get that other run across right here. And we'd like to see it too. But overall, Hodge has lived up to what we thought she would be.
No doubt.
She is throwing the softball. Misses low and away. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Last time she went up in the zone on Yunt. Let's see if she does it this time. She's taking her time in between pitches here. That's the great thing about being a pitcher. You control that. The pace. Just misses away. Full count.
Catcher looking over at the dugout saying, yeah, that might have been in just a little bit, but that wasn't in by much. Definitely hit her spot.
She did. Young calling for timeout. I like it. She's taking a while out there between pitches. Now the catcher's going out. She's saying right here, she's saying, just throw a strike. See what happens. Don't try to be too fine with it. All right, here we go. Misses away again. And that one was definitely a little further out. A little more than they wanted it to be.
See how we play this here. See if they try to put one down, get the runner moving.
I think that'd be a great call, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Any fault, mess up on Oak Grove's part on a bunt throw, Yunt's taking third base.
For sure,
Even
yeah.
if it's bobbled at first, wherever it may be, because she's got that kind of base running skill and the speed. Yep, and we call it. Johnson squaring around. Called strike. She's no stranger to bunting the softball. She did that a lot of her first couple years here. Squares around again, high. Runner at first doing a good job with the read. Got to see the ball down before you go.
If you're
taking off.
If you're a pitcher anticipating the bunt here, keep throwing it up in the zone.
Well, you've seen that she's going to be patient and not go with the ones up in the zone. So you almost have to give her something. Be fine with the pitch and make her bunt the pitch that you want her to bunt. Misses low. She doesn't like that when they square around the bunt like that. Kind of throws her off a little bit. And that's a full square around, but when they just try to do a little drag bunt thing, it's not affecting her because it's not happening until late, almost after the release of the pitch. So this is something that we haven't seen before, her flustered because of a square around, because we haven't done it yet. So see if they do the same thing. Yep. Oh. Fouled straight back on the bunt attempt. 2-2, almost half the swing right here. So you can do one of two things. You can say, hey, you're bunting it no matter what, or you let her swing it. There's been times where we've said you're bunting it no matter what. Yeah. You're bunting it because you feel that confident with the person who is bunting the ball. I'd say she's probably going to be swinging.
I think so.
Possibly even send the runner. Runner's not going. Ooh. Very questionable strike 3 call. That was almost off the dirt, I believe.
The zone's got a little bit bigger here both ways. Both ways. I think he's starting to hear it from both sides a little bit.
I guarantee you. You know, Justice is walking about a quarter of the way down here, too. He's not liking it. You know that fan's right behind the plate right there. Let him have it. So strikeout looking, brings up first out. Sydney Bumgarner at plate. Looks like she's going to throw down a bunt.
They seem very intent on trying to get a runner to score in position for your best hitter.
Yeah, they do. Somebody else has got to be there. They're going to put her on.
Absolutely.
So, yeah. I mean, I would.
Oh,
so
seems it's the first base is open. I don't think Harrington will be getting to swing the bat, but they're trying to make something happen still.
Yep. Wiesner had that's a good swing right there by Bumgarner, but Wiesner had a good. She got in ready to hit last time, popped it straight up, but was on it. She was on the pitch. So you have to feel like, okay, I've got this with her, even if they do walk. So then there's first and second with Wiesner up if they were to bunt the ball. So you like that too. Anything can happen. There we go. Bumgarner booking it down the line. Almost. Hey, moves the runner over to second. Brings up Harrington right here. So this is where we see, are they going to put her on or are they going to let her hit? Well, the pitcher wants to put her on. She wants nothing to do with it. She's like, we'll put her on, put her on. You see her?
Yeah. You don't see that much.
Hodge is like, no, put her on, coach. Put her on.
Here comes the coach talking to her, yep. Harrington could have just left her bat in the on-deck circle.
Oh, yeah, we knew it was coming.
You hear groan from the crowd over here.
But the pitcher's usually not so emphatic about it. She didn't want anything to do with that.
Thinking like a coach, though. I like it.
Absolutely. So now, we've seen Holland in some big spots before, and we've seen her deliver, so we like this too. So with a walk to Harrington, we got Yunt and Klontz on the bases. Holland Wiesner up. 2 outs. Comes out swinging right at it. Good cut. Fouls it straight back. No ball, 1 strike. That might have been the loudest of the crowd I've heard of somebody getting walked. Wiesner takes the second one for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bottom 6.
You looking in, you looking up, what you thinking?
I think she's going to go up. Up in the zone right here. But she did look at her wristband, so could be an off-speed pitch right here. That went right at her. She said, here, hit it. Strikes Wiesner out looking to end the 6th. It's going into the top 7. Spartans 1, Grizzlies 0. Hey, 3 outs right here. Down to 3 outs for Oak Grove. Let's see what they can do. And we'll see Zaylee Brown come out. Just keep dealing it. Keep pitching to contact. Keep getting the defense to do the work for you. Nothing wrong with that. She's throwing a great game tonight.
Ironically, the Brown has 3 strikeouts. It's the 3 hitters she's got due up this inning.
I like it.
So we'll see what they got. See if they can get anything going. Obviously, the last time we were up here doing a game like this, top of the 7th, where it got a little crazy.
Yeah, it did. We just scored 3 to tie it up and then threw a runner out at home plate by 10 feet only to be called for obstruction. Craziest thing I've ever seen. Hopefully nothing crazy like that happens tonight, or I'm not coming back.
I don't know that we would. I don't know that we would be invited back.
We wouldn't be invited back to broadcast if something like that happened. They probably would not let it happen. Speaking of that, I want to throw a big shout out to Jason McGinnis tonight for putting on this broadcast and letting us do it. Ground ball first base. Nice play by Bella Smith.
The defensive replacement.
Defense.
Making
Great
play.
backhand play, getting back to first. Everybody's involved now. So that's our ground ball to first. So 1 ball, no strikes, 1 out, top of the 7th. Last chance for Oak Grove here to make something happen. Takes what seemed to be right down the middle strike, but it's called a ball. 2 balls, no strikes. Much to the chagrin of the crowd. Fly ball center field. Looks like Woodward's got it.
Step or 2 from the track.
2 outs.
One of the best swings they've put on her tonight so far.
You're exactly
Definitely
right.
the deepest shot.
That brings up the pitcher, Hodge, looking to help herself right here, stay in it.
When you know what the game comes down to her in the box after she's been in the circle for them.
Brown said, here, hit it.
Yeah.
And she swung right through it. Looked like she humped up on that one a little bit. She said,
Might have been one of her hardest pitches of the night.
that one too.
Spiked
Missed a
it
little
a little
low.
bit.
Yeah. Let go of it just a tad early. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs, top 7. 1 ball, 2 strikes, down to the last strike of the game here for Oak Grove. Brown pitching with a lot of confidence tonight, just going right at it. Oof. Safe at first base. Off the end of the bat, down the chalk line. Almost turned out to be an excellent play by Smith, getting the ball and flipping it.
Number 15, Lauren Sexton.
Oak Grove still alive.
Played that one about as good as you could.
Yeah.
Just can't really do much with the way the ball was just spinning there in the dirt. Not making it to Bella as she's coming in. Just beat it by a step.
This pinch hitter coming in right here.
No, we got a runner at first for the pitcher.
All right. 2 outs. Oak Grove still got a little life left. Misses out. 1 ball, no strikes.
2 ground outs to this point by Sexton in the box. Let's see how aggressive Oak Grove might get with the runner at first.
Fouled off. Hard towards the South Caldwell dugout off the bricks. 1 ball, 1 strike.
She almost took that one out of the catcher's mitt.
Yeah, she did. Yeah, McCartney almost had it. Oh, man. Everybody in the whole park's wanting that pitch. That's the same one we got called on us earlier on Brooklyn. 2 balls, 1 strike. Ground ball, second base. Diving, Yunt makes the play. What a play to end the game. Diving play. McKenna Yunt throwing the glove down.
What a play.
She's left it out there. Weinberger said, I'll get it for you. That's probably the most expression I've seen from McKenna Yunt ever.
Thought that ball had eyes for a second. Thought it was going to make it through.
What a play. What a well-pitched game by both pitchers. And that's a final here, folks. South Caldwell 1, Oak Grove 0. And I'm going to go ahead and say Mary Peyton Hodge, she's exactly what we expected her to be. Very good.
Just went and attacked every hitter.
Yeah.
And even the home run in the bottom of the first didn't affect her at all.
Not at all.
Continued to attack. Then you end up at the end of the game with 11 strikeouts, only 2 hits allowed.
Yeah.
So after the home run, only 1 more hit, 3 walks, which one of those was the intentional. But man, what a great pitcher and what a great game just in general that was. Fun to watch.
Yeah, very very fun to watch. Quick. What was that, hour and 22 minutes?
Pretty much.
Something like that. Very solid. See you, Harp. You have a good one. See you, Coach. But it's everything we expect it to be, which is always good when you want to see something like that and you do. It's a treat for everybody.
And just credit to both of these teams for getting a game like this on the schedule. Like we talked about earlier, Oak Grove has played, their first 8-7 games, whatever it is now, and just unbelievable strength of schedule and playing some of the top teams around, which will definitely benefit them. For South Caldwell to play a pitcher like this, and now you get to start conference play on Tuesday. Get to go into your conference part of the schedule with some confidence of just beating one of, if not the best pitcher in the entire state.
That's exactly right, man. I tell you what, South Caldwell, like you said, Oak Grove coming in to play them. South's ranked second in the 4A West, right behind Marvin Ridge, who's also a very good team, and right in front of A.L. Brown, who's a very good team. So Oak Grove wanting to play the best, South wanting to play the best. That's how you get good. That's how you get better for your playoffs and things like that. So
everybody had a treat out here tonight. Great, great night, great weather, great crowd, great everything. Just great pitchers doing only about 5 hits in the whole game, I think. And then you got the defense making plays behind. Yeah. Obviously, that was the biggest part of the game in the 6th inning. With we do have the little blip there at third base, but then, like we talked about when it happened, picking her up and just making the plays behind it to just move on. Oak Grove made plays when the ball was put in play against them. So just a great softball game.
Yeah, that South defense was amazing tonight.
And never, Oak Grove drops to 2-5 now. That's not a 2-5 softball team at all.
That's not a 2-5 team.
They're going to win. They're going to win a lot of games.
A lot of times, those records get thrown out there, and then people on paper go, "Oh, they're not that good." Yeah, they are.
Yeah, they're. They're going to be.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
They are going to be in the game because of who they have in the circle, and they got Lawrence can pitch behind her as well too. So they've got depth. They're going to have a great year. It'd be fun if they could end up playing in the playoffs, but the 3A, 4A won't happen. But what a fun night.
Yeah. Well, Coach, I think that's probably a wrap here at the Brandon E. Church Softball Complex. South Caldwell comes away with a victory, 1-0 over Oak Grove. I'd like to thank all of you for tuning in and all the folks that came out tonight watching. I'm here with Heath Degenhart. I'm Jerry Whitman. And we want to thank South Caldwell for letting us come out and do this. We want to thank Jason McGinnis for setting it up. But I'm sure we'll be back another time this year.
I hope so.
And when we do, I expect to see a lot more people out here because it's going to be late in the season.
That's it.